Okay guys, as we get ready to wrap it up here, I just want to touch bases and share with you guys a little bit about why I am so passionate about teaching about the essential oils and why a chemical-free lifestyle is so important to me. I was one of the ones that have been on the other end of it. You know, I had the chemical lathened with chemical lifestyle, and I was one of the ones that suffered the consequences of it. You know, I've seen what the side effects can do, and so my passion is very great for sharing the knowledge that I've gained through that journey. And if I can help anybody to not get a chemical overload, or anybody that is in a chemical overload to get out of what I was in, I'm very strong and passionate about sharing about that. I also have a huge history of cancer in my family. It's something that I just kind of always assumed that we just had to deal with. In educating myself over these past year and a half, I've learned that the American Cancer Society actually educates and teaches that it's only between 5 to 10% of cancers that are out there right now are gene related, or a gene mutation, which means they would have happened no matter what we did. That means up to 90%, between 90 and 95, but we'll just keep it on low, 90% of cancers that are out there are things that could be prevented. It means that they're caused from things that we're putting in, on, or around our bodies and in our skin. So guys, we're the only ones that have control of what comes across the thresholds of our house. It's us. Nobody else. The 10 most dangerous chemicals that we can use in our house are our air fresheners, our candles. Those are the #1 things. #2 things are our dish soaps, our laundry soaps, hand soaps, shampoos, gels, deodorants, things like that are all laden with chemicals. One of the top killers, or one of the top poisonous things in our household, is our laundry soap and our fabric softener. This comes from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Says that it's one of they're part of the top 10 household killer chemical study is our laundry soap and our fabric softener. And then we're taking and we're putting those up against our skin, and in 26 seconds that's absorbing right into our bloodstream and into our body, into our organs. We know that those are putting out fumes into the air, so we know we're breathing those right into our body. And as we learned, everything we're breathing in, we're touching against our skin, is going into our bodies. So what does a chemical overload look like, guys? We can see it in things as catastrophic as cancer. You know, that can be a chemical overload, but we can see it in things that we wouldn't even realize, which is so surprising. Lethargy, inability to focus, having trouble with sleeping, people who are having chronic fatigue, people who are having unexplained pain in different places, if we have skin issues, adult acne, different stresses, fears, anxieties. These are all issues that can be related to toxins and chemicals that we're using in our house. That's why it's so important for me to educate and teach people about how to kick these chemicals to the curbs. So what do we do? You know, how do we get started? It can seem really overwhelming. Like I said again, there's so many different oils, and that's why I love the starter kit that we just talked about today. This really is the best way. This is the way that I got started. You get this starter kit and you just start with one day at a time. The nice thing with me is when you do order a starter kit through me, you are getting, you not just buy a kit and that's it. I'm a person who likes to follow up. You're going to get an email from me. You're going to get a phone call, you know, in a couple of weeks, making sure you're using the kit. You can always tell me, please don't contact me, and I won't, and that's fine. I'm not here to bug you or bother you, but I'm here to educate and help you to learn how to use these oils, because it doesn't do us any good to purchase a set of oils and then have them sit in our bedroom, in the closet, or wherever we leave them on the shelf. They're not going to do us any good and help us there. I want you to get in that box, open it up, use it, and I'm going to walk you through that and help you with that. As another incentive that I'd like to offer for thanking you for coming and taking the time to educate yourself this evening. I know how important it is to get this chemical-free lifestyle kicked off. Let's get it kicked off right. So what I like to offer is anybody who goes on either this evening or within the next 7 days of this class and purchases their premium starter kit through my link, and I'll put that link up here in a minute and walk us through exactly how to do that. But anyone that goes on and gets their kit from today and in the next week, you're going to receive from me, I get an email saying that you got your kit. And what I'm going to send out to you is, let's get started right away. Like I said, fabric softeners and those dryer sheets are the #1 most poisonous things in our house. So we're going to get those out of there. I'm going to send you out a swag bag that's going to have one of the, this is 100% all organic dryer ball sheet that you can use in place of those fabric softener. I'm also going to include in that a bottle of lavender or a bottle of citrus fresh. You can pick whichever one you want to go with that to help with the laundry. We're going to send you out the booklet on the thieves, some different ideas and recipes and uses for the thieves stuff in here for you. And we're also going to include in that some of the thieves hand spray. I use this when I travel. I use it to spray down seats. I use it to spray down my hands. Just a fabulous overall travel spray. Mommies, travelers, all of us need to have that. So you're going to get those things from me as an extra bonus for signing up with us and getting started with the starter kit today or in the next 7 days. I also will be offering a referral program that I'll talk about here in a little bit in the next segment when we talk about how to log on and where to get more information about becoming a member. So thank you guys all so much for coming, and stay tuned for the next post where you'll be able to click on the link and get started. I'm available to answer any questions, and please feel free to IM me if you have any questions. And thank you guys all so much for coming out.